Um, Hello. Hi. I am here to, as quickly as possible, show you all of the guns that I think are best in a flavor per gun archetype that you can easily acquire before final shape drops in like 2 weeks. All right. So let's make this fast. All right. So this went out of order, but world drop Ras Arago, which is this guy right here. And this is the God roll. This is what you want. You want, or at least close to what you want anyway. Range would be, of course, range would be ideal. I have some here. I have some here as well. Um, Mag size is also nice, or reload speed. And then you want reround rounds and onslaught. This is a really, really good ad clear weapon. Like, that's this roll. This just destroys ads. Hold down the trigger, blow them up. Uh, Old Sterling. Same thing, same archetype, different flavor. Um, Range, mag size, reroll rounds, hatchling, or frenzy. I have reroll rounds and hatchling. You want range. Would have taken reload speed, but it does get it from the origin trait, so that's nice as well. That's can deprecate it. So yeah, this is the god roll for that. This is also a world drop. Uh, Breakneck is a 450, so different archetype comes from Gambit. You want range, more mag size, subsistence, and onslaught. This guy, Breakneck. You get this from, again, you get it from Gambit. This is the perk combination you want, subsistence and onslaught. You could also go with shoot dilute and kinetic tremors on it. And you just want range and more mag size. Mag size, and I got a little range right there. Nice. Stasis would be crate. At least in my opinion, this is the best stasis auto rifle right now. Stats for all, one for all. It comes with a Vice Stinger trait, so got reload stuffs. Throw the mag on there. Um, we got, yeah, range plus mag. You can also go headstone instead of one for all on this for stasis utility, but I don't like using headstone on fully automatic weapons. So, Emmet is your easy to acquire solar option. This is also craftable, so you can pick whatever the fuck you want. I went corkscrew. I don't know why I went corkscrew. I probably wasn't paying attention. Flared magwell, stats for all, and incandescent. I think I just don't use this anymore. I probably can delete this. I have a different gun that can do the same job. But anyways, um, stats for all incandescent. They proc off of each other. Incandescent causes a fire, which procs stats for all by hitting 3 different people, which gives you a bunch more stats. Which is probably why I went corkscrew. But anyway, and then I don't actually have this one. Here, here. The prosecutor, which comes from the prophecy dungeon, and the reason you want it is mainly volt shot. Its range is a bit lacking for its 420 or 450 archetype, so you probably want to go full bore, and then you want to add backup mag. You want reload speed for that quick reload to proc volt shot, and then you either want gut shot straight or you want dragonfly for more ad clear, which is why you go double reload speed because you're not going to get it from this column. Uh, yep, range plus mag. I think this should be reload speed actually. Dragonfly or gut shot straight. Dragonfly is just you land headshots, do the explodey boys. Bolt shot, you get a kill, you reload. You can put make jolt. Yeah, you can jolt something. Gut shot straight gives you more damage, more body shot damage. So if you're not landing headshots, it'll help you out, but you get less headshots. Or less aim assist. Words. I'll be better, I swear. So those are the auto rifles you want to get. I'm not going to go over everyone. I'm just going to do the primaries in this one, and only the primaries I think are actually relevant for what you're trying to do. So, submachine guns. That would be Synchronic Roulette. You get this from Neomuna. You don't care what's here because it doesn't have a good roll here. You want reload speed, so probably alloy mag. You want hatchling to play into strand. It needs a touch of range, so this was probably not necessary. And then handling is its worst stat. So yeah, something like that. Yep, that's what I put on there. Stasis, um, Raptitious Appetite. It's a 720. You get it from doing Season of the Deep stuff, and it's craftable. You want you want stability because of its archetype. It has like no base stability, which is really bad. So you want stability. You want range. Then you go well-rounded, and then Headstone for stasis energy, or frenzy if you don't care about stasis energy. This can just be good for ad clear. I feel like I should have been pointing that out actually. Ad clear, ad clear. Most of these are going to be ad clear to be fair. Ad clear, ad clear, ad clear, ad clear. This ad clear, but if you go with adaptive munitions instead, then it's just good for stunning champions. Ad clear, and it can stun champions because volt shot. So there you go. And this is just ad clear and then ad clear as well. The origin traits are really good if you use all of your abilities, so your melee, your if your warlock rift and your grenade, like if all of them are on cooldown at the same time, you get a bunch of stat bumps. What's this thing called again? Look at the stats go up. Lots of stat bumps. Stability. Oh, there we go. 20 stability, 60 handling, 60 reload. It just gives you all of that other than range, which is why you actually have to go and get range, and you can ignore some other stuff because if hunger procs, you're good. Okay, kinetic. I actually don't have this one because I have an old gun that I think is kind of better, but whatever. It is the Educator. You get it from the Prophecy Dungeon. You want handling, reload speed, perpetual motion, and kinetic tremors. That's the base roll. You could go Onslaught or Frenzy. Frenzy if you are worried about reload speed. Onslaught if you want better ad clear. Kinetic tremors if you want it to be better for dealing with champs, and only solid at ad clear. And Educator is this one, and you get it from the Prophecy Dungeon, which is free to all players, by the way. I tried to do all of the things that kind of made sense. So yeah, something like that. Next one, Recluse. This is one you get from the Brave Arsenal doing the the new Onslaught activity. You need range because it needs range, and you need reload. So you desperately need reload speed on this thing. So range, reload speed, and light action for more reload speed, which it does cut out on some of the things you can actually do. I don't have the perfect roll here, by the way. But enlightened action, which cuts down on some of the rolls you can actually do, and then Master of Arms for uniqueness, because Master of Arms is a perk exclusive to Recluse. It's a 15% damage bump, which is the same as Frenzy, but you get it by getting a kill with any weapon, and you can extend it by getting kills with Recluse. So if I get a kill with the weapon in my top slot up here, Recluse, if it has a Master of Arms, will then have a damage bump. If I get a kill with this gun, this will get a damage bump. If I get a kill with this gun, it will get a damage bump. And if I get a kill with this gun within 6 seconds of getting a kill with any other gun or itself, then it will keep going like Rampage. So it's basically 15% damage like all the time because you're always killing shit, right? Which is nice. I wish it was higher, but anyways. There are other things you can run on this, but I think this is the best way to run this, and it makes it really good for ad clear. Alright, Solar Parabellum is 900. This is another world drop, so you just get it from playing the game. You want range, reload speed, and then you want to go rewind rounds and frenzy. That is a way to just have it be a pure ad clear weapon. You can make it be a utility weapon by running heal clip and under excuse me, under over or attrition orbs. If you want to mix, I don't know why I put that twice. You can go heal clip and frenzy. Enlighten action and attrition orbs is also good because enlighten action will give you reload speed, and attrition orbs is just based off the number of hits you get. So yeah, Parabellum is solid, and it is a world drop that can do a bunch of different things. This would be the ad clear slash utility role because heal clip heals you after a kill. Frenzy increases your reload speed, so you can ignore reload speed, and then mag for obvious I want more bullet reasons. Although on SMGs it's probably better to just get reload speed, but as you can see I have reload speed here because of its archetype. It also has not archetype but origin trait. It has reload speed on this as well, so you don't really have to worry about reload speed per se. Anyways, so Parabellum is a very versatile weapon that has a multitude of good roles that you can use and is a world drop. Subjunctive, I actually do not have this crafted, but I have it craftable. You get it from doing Season of the Wish activities. I think this is the first time I really got a chance to do this. So Season of the Wish activities are these activities. No, wrong. These activities. The Riven's Lair and the Coil from doing stuff from here and talking to the people over here and doing this part. Alright, doing this stuff in this area. Um, it is craftable. You want full bore because it's really lacking range. You want to then add reload speed and then stats for all and volt shot because those synergize together. If you get one kill and then tag something with volt shot, then it will get jolted, and then it'll tag others if you keep shooting the thing that is jolted, and that will proc stats for all, which will give you more range and reload speed, amongst other things. So it all just plays together. This is great ad clear. That's the only thing this is good for. Really good for ad clear. All right, pulse rifles. Pulse rifles are getting a huge buff. They are going to be equivalent to hand cannons right now, which are meta, in my opinion. All right, so what's the first pulse rifle? Relentless. You get this from the Prophecy Dungeon. Again, that's free for all players. I prefer 340s in PvE because of their base damage values. They're really good, and if you can just give it some buffs, if you give it some stuff to help it feel good, then the 340s are best in my opinion. Um, Small bore for range and stability. You want more mag size to be able to shoot more, and then you can go rapid hit and hatchling if you want to play into ad clear on this thing and make threadlings. You can go slice and frenzy if you want just better general ad clear, and then utility from slice. If you don't know what these do, I don't have it on my character, do I? No. If you don't know what these do, hatchling, you get a headshot, or if you get 3 rapid kills, you will make a threadling, which is a strand keyword. It just makes little insects that run around and blow stuff up for you. And slice, if you use your class ability and then hit X amount of targets, I don't know how many it is, then you will sever them. Sever is another strand keyword. Basically just means that they deal like 50% less damage, which is also good. Really easy to get to. I like this one. Syncopation. This is a stasis 450. These are actually statistically the best performing. I have these. These are statistically the best performing as they do the best burst damage in the game. These will, and all of these for my damage numbers that I'm getting, it comes from a graph of the amount of damage that you do to minors with these weapons in particular. Um, Moxie Max on Twitter has this information. If you are looking for it, then he has it. So on Twitter, just search Moxie Max. Anyways, um, Syncopation's archetype, which is the adaptive, uh, 390s. I'm sorry, I don't know why I put 450. Adaptive 390s. These are statistically the highest burst damage, so we leaned into that with small bore. Adapters already have pretty good overall stats, so we just kind of put whatever we want here. I want small bore. Armor piercing, because you don't get armor piercing on pulse rifles a lot, and armor piercing will let you pierce through other targets, which is a huge positive. I do not know why I don't have that on. Compulsive reloader is good if you can reload before the top half of your magazine. Well, in the top half of your magazine, that's good. Or you can go outlaw if you would prefer to just land a headshot, which will synergize with headstone. this is good for ad clear and specifically synergizing with stasis because headstone is its best ad clear trait, and these things are really good at killing miners, so bunch of headstones, right? Cool. Now, the on to the other new hotness. Did I not put blast furnace on this? I did not. Or it went away probably. Where's my blast furnace? There it goes. Blast furnace. This is a 450 aggressive burst, so it shoots 4. This also comes from the Brave Arsenal. You want this thing has really high base range. Like I only have Masterwork, which means its base range is 79. That is 40 fucking meters. You can do nothing to its range, and then it will be good. So you don't need range on this at all. Now, what I would do is handling plus magazine size, reload speed will work here as well. Kinetic tremors and frenzy. Why? Kinetic tremors in this slide, kinetic tremors is based off the number of hits you do, and then it'll make the explosion on the target. You got to hit a target X amount of times or with X amount of bullets, and then it'll cause an explosion that blows up like 4 times, and it'll do X amount of damage. um pulse rifles do the they do the least amount of damage per their kinetic tremors, but you can stack frenzy as a damage perk on kinetic tremors to increase its damage by 15%, just like it increases all the rest of the damage by 15%. So basically, this is a really good ad clear weapon, um, and a champion stunning weapon at the same time because it has kinetic tremors, which is a damage trait that takes a while, and Frenzy, which is a damage trait that also increases your reload speed, which makes it a good ad clear weapon by itself. If for some reason you don't like this combination, you can just go with Shoot the Loot and Firefly. That is another combination that I really like, but I think this is the best way to go. Um, but if you get a double version, then it'll be nice to have Firefly or Shoot the Loot on there just for utility's sake, really. Um, really good pulse rifle. Now, Elsie's rifle is Void. It comes from the Brave Arsenal as well. Uh, for, wait. I can show it. I can show it here. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Full bore, because it has really good stats, you can take the hit to handling and stability to get that extra range that you really need. More reload, not reload speed, more max size because it has really good base reload speed. You can go under over, which increases its utility by deleting shields. It helps you get rid of shields. And then desperate measures, because I haven't been able to fit this damage trait anywhere else to make it make sense, but it makes sense with a pulse rifle, as desperate measures is kind of complicated. To make it as simple as possible, if you get ability kills, if you get gun kills, or if you get uh, just base melee kills, you will get stacks of desperate measures. The only way to get more stacks is to do a different kill than the previous. But as long as you keep getting kills with your primary, it will stay at the same stack. Yeah, I think that was the best way I can say that succinctly. An example, if I get a kill with Elsie's rifle, I will get 1 stack. If I get another kill with Elsie's rifle, I will stay at 1 stack. Blah, blah, blah. It will just keep going, right? But let's say while I have 1 stack, I get a melee kill. Now it's going to give me another stack. And then if I keep getting kills with Elsie's rifle, I will have 2 stacks of desperate measures. And each stack is 10% damage increase. So it sounds complicated, but really play the game, keep getting kills, and then you'll get um, extra damage. So don't overthink it. Up to 30%. Um, and then under over is just a base damage increase versus any kind of shield. You could go keep away, which is as long as nobody is 15 meters, as long as nobody is within 15 meters, you get 20 reload speed and extra range. And then frenzy is a reload speed max out and damage increase. But I think keep away desperado is the better trait combination because if you get a headshot kill and then reload, Desperado will proc and increase your rate of fire. Um, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, really good. I really like this gun. Its base reload speed is really solid. Yeah. So, adhorative. I do not have this on me, so I need to show you here. Yeah, adhorative. You get it from Season of the Wish activities. It is solar. It is craftable. And again, Season of the Wish activities are the activities. You go to the helm, and then it is here. These things. Riven's Lair and the coil. Adhorative. Yeah, adhorative is a 340. So no, this is not true. It's a 390, which is the highest damage variation of, or the highest on paper damage variation for killing miners. Okay, for pulse rifles. That was very oddly specific and didn't make any sense. 390s or adaptive pulse rifles do the most burst damage to miners. They can typically kill red bar enemies in one pulse, like one shot. Uh, 2 or 3 shots in higher end content, like when they start getting swords and stuff. But these do more damage than any other type, or burst damage, which is good. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Good archetype. Um, Full bore because it needs the range, very similar to LC's rifle actually. It does not have the good base reload speed of LC's rifle. Then you want to go heal clip. Every time you get a kill, reload, you will heal yourself, and you will heal your allies. Healing yourself, it uses the keyword cure, cure ×2 for you, and cure ×1 for your teammates. If you don't know what that is, you need to watch my keyword thing. I've already done it. Incandescent causes scorch. So you can cause scorch and heal yourself. This is just the solar subclass on a gun, which is good. All right, and then we have the most surprising one. It is an aggressive 340 phylotactic spiral. I know I didn't spell it right. I probably didn't spell a bunch of this crap right. Shut up. I don't care. You get it from Neomuna activities. It is craftable. Um, you want full bore for more range. You want to get closer to those 37, 38-ish meters. I think that's the max for this archetype. You want to add reload speed. You can run keep away or compulsive reloader. Really, you're just looking for the reload speed. Compulsive reloader is based off being at the top half of your magazine, whereas keep away is based off not having enemies close to you. Whichever one of those fits your fancy. We just want reload speed and volt shot. Those two alone just makes this one of the best ad clear weapons in the game, which is just crazy to me. But volt shot is really fucking strong. Um, I actually got this from watching a recent video from a YouTuber that I like. I think her name is Maven, something to that effect. Whatever. She was running this, and I saw her killing everything. I tried it and was like, yes. So we're spirit animals, twinsies. Anyways, those are the pulse rifles I think you can go ahead and get. I do actually have this craftable if you wanted to see it. Not craftable, but crafted. There it goes. Phylotactic spiral. Yeah, with this almost exact roll. We go, oh, actually went handling. I just said screw the range. So handling, flared magwell, reload speed, get in there. All right. Now, sidearms. I want to do this first because it's probably slightly controversial. What sidearms to get? Just fucking kept confidence. Don't get anything else. None else matters. Okay. I'm sorry. I have the wrong name. I am an idiot. Anyways, indebted kindness. You want indebted kindness. That's it. And what you really want, I think, is live from gold and volt shot. Enlightened action is not bad because it gives you reload speed, but just Enlightened Action and Volt Shot. I didn't really go over these because they roll differently because it's also a rocket. It's a rocket and a sidearm at the same time. So you get some perks that are like gun perks and then some perks that are like grenade launcher perks because it's kind of both. But anyways, we don't even really care about any of that shit. You just want a higher mag size if possible. You want volt shot and you want lead from gold, and then you're good. It's like one of the best sidearms in the game. It one shots anti barrier shields, which means that anytime anti barrier sidearm is available to you, it works. Um, Volt shot helps it just automatically deal with overloads, which is also great. Um, is good as a backup DPS weapon. So like if you're using something that does a bunch of burst or something that does a bunch of damage over time, um, like Anarchy, Wither Horde, or dang the new one, Dragon's Breath, then you can just shoot a Dragon's Breath, swap to this, and just empty this thing's clip over and over, and you're doing solid damage. You're doing pretty good damage. So yeah, that is your sidearm. That's the only thing that matters. And just grab exotics basically. Um, Hand cannons. Now, Strand kept confidence is 140. You get it from doing season of the wish activities. It is craftable. You want handling, alloy mag, loose change, or stats for all, either one, and collective action. You just need more reload speed, which is where you get loose change. Loose change is if you hit an opponent with a elemental debuff of any kind, any kind. So any elemental thing that hurts the enemy in some way, shape, or form, you will get reload speed. Stats for all is if you land if you land a shot on 3 different targets within like 5 seconds, you will get reload speed amongst other things. Collective action is if you pick up or interact with a sprite of any kind. If you've been following my videos, you know what I mean when I say sprite. It's the keyword sprites. Then you will get a 20% damage increase for X amount of time. I actually do not like this gun. It's just the best of the strand guns because the other one is like a 120, which shoots slow and doesn't feel great. Um, yeah, I will show it to you because I believe I have it. Yes, I actually use this in PvP. This is more of a PvP role here, but regardless, um, yeah, here it is. I know the fucking memento is dope. Anyways, Ice Luna, 140. You get it from the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. This is paid, unfortunately, but there's no other hand cannon that stasis that's any good, or this as good as this one, in my opinion. Handling, reload speed. You want unrelenting and headstone. Do I have it on me? I do. So, reload speed, handling, more reload speed, unrelenting. Unrelenting is basically heal clip with no reloads, and it's pre keywordification of everything, so it just heals you. It's not a keyword or anything. You just got to get enough kills, enough quote unquote rapid kills, kill like 2 or 3 things, and then you'll just give yourself chunks of health. And then headstone for obvious stasis synergy. As you can see, I use this gun a lot. 2.6k. Yeah, I like it. Don't overthink it. If you have a chance to go and get this from the Grasp of Avarice dungeon, do it. Really good. Now, I'm gonna skip this, and I'll explain why later. Void Optative. It is at 180. You get it from doing Season of the Wish activities. I should explain Season of the Witch activities, which is where you got the one I don't like that much. Season of the Witch is down, so down here, like Savathun Spire, Altars of Summoning, and the Umbaru engine stuff, all that crap. Speaking with Eris, that's how you get that's how you get this one, Kept Confidence. Now to get um Optative, you need to do Season of the Wish stuff, which again is over here, and it is craftable. It is a void. It is not good for ad clear or any of that crap. It is um a utility piece. So you want range because it doesn't have explosive payload. You want reload so you can keep doing what it does well, which is dealing damage to give you utility. Attrition orbs because dealing damage will make orbs for you. And then under over, which is you're able to break shields. Because this is void, you will be able to break anti-barrier shields even though hand cannons aren't anti-barrier. Um, they typically have something, but hand cannons aren't anti-barrier. But because it's void, you can throw a grenade and then get the void volatile rounds, which will make your hand cannon anti-barrier and then be able to break the shield. And it also helps with every other type of shield anyway. So utility piece. If you're having issues with this will solve your issue with shields, and it will also give you orbs for doing so, which is nice. Now, Luna's Hal is at 140, so it's a 140, but it shoots like the 180 hand cannons do. 180 hand cannons have like no recoil, so this is a 140. It shoots slower, but it shoots. It's recoilless like the 180s. It comes from the Brave Arsenal. You're gonna see a lot of Brave Arsenal weapons here because most of them are the best weapons in the game. Um, you want to add range because it does not have explosive payload. You want reload speed to synergize with heal clip, which again, you get a kill, you reload, and you give yourself and others healing. And then incandescent, which spreads scorch everywhere, which is nice. Do I have Luna's Howl? I do not have it on me. Go here, go here. Luna's Howl. Yeah, looks like I need to get rid of some of these. But yeah, Luna's Howl. Incandescent, heal clip. And you get it from doing Brave Arsenal activities. You get it from doing Onslaught. It's part of the Brave Arsenal. So Arc and Cannon, right? We're gonna do it's Waking Vigil. You get it from doing Season of the Wish activities or Blind Well. So I guess I'll show you what those are. Again, Season of the Wish activity. Come to Helm. I don't know why I right click that every time. You go to Riven's Lair or doing the Coil. Either or. And then Blind Well is here. And the only way you can do Blind Well is if you have Dreaming City content. Dude, I don't even remember what it's called, to be honest. Dreaming City content stuff. Everything's free for like the next 2 weeks, so go at it. You should be fine. Just go in there and touch grass. Anyways, what makes it good? You need to have range. It needs reload speed. Shoot the loot, which is a good utility piece, and then bolt shot, which is a good damage piece. So it's good for utility and damage, or damage, utility and ad clear. Yeah. So that is my 30-ish minute spiel on fucking the weapons that you need to be acquiring at current. These are at least the primary weapons. I'm gonna do the special weapons. I'm gonna do the heavy weapons, and then I'm gonna do the exotic weapons. It's gonna be a lot less exotic weapons because it's harder to get exotics in the first place, and the only exotics that are used are either for damage or for like a utility that other guns just can't do. Later.